I hate to do it, but we have to start the spotlight off today with some sad news about yet another Hollywood icon. Krystal Pino from 106.3 The Groove has our details.
Yeah, this is the Batman that I grew up watching up until Michael Keaton, and then that's when I sort of got the dark Batman. Yeah. But I'm talking about original Batman star Adam West, passed away at the age of 88 from a very short but brave battle with leukemia. Everybody chiming in on this, and this is what I love, the quote that he once told the Daily Express. "My Batman has endured because it had something for everyone. When you were a kid, you could enjoy all the adventure, the color, the crazy costumes, the wonderful villains, but then as you got a little bit older, you saw these satirical elements, the bizarre stuff," which, of course, that's what I loved about it as a kid, was the colors, like you said, the pow, bangs. Yeah. And then as I got older, I was like, did they really use that on TV back then? Like, that's great. A lot of stars are reacting to this, too. All of the Batmans have obviously came out and said something. His Robin, which I think for a lot of people sort of hit a little bit hard. Burt Ward is who I'm talking about. He said he's devastated at the loss of one of his very dearest friends. He's a great father, a great friend, just a great man altogether. Ben Affleck chimed in, though. Mark Hamill and him were great friends. And I don't know if you knew this, but he was actually Mayor Adam West on Family Guy. So, of course, the creator of Family Guy also said something. Seth had a great tribute for him, which I had mentioned on the Morning Groove this morning, that someone tweeted out, wouldn't it be cool if all the Batmans came to his funeral like all the presidents do when a former president passes away, which I thought would be sort of epic, you know, if they all showed up.
We talked about it this morning. I think a huge difference between him and all of the Batmans that came after him is he was funny and he had character, and you know, the Batmans, you know, after him, I guess we'll say, were very like dark and, you know, I am Batman. I'm Batman. Yeah, you do it much better than I did. But all of the celebrities coming out and obviously paying their tribute. So sad to hear at the age of 88, Adam West passing away. Let's move on. Still not good news, though. Bachelor in Paradise has, I'm going to say, kind of odd news.
Yeah, so we had heard yesterday production is halted, and a lot of people coming out on Twitter saying this is a publicity stunt. Yeah. They're trying to get attention for the show. We're actually finding out maybe a little more serious than that. We're talking about two big villains, Demario and Corinne, maybe taking it a little too far in the pool. What we're hearing is that production was shut down because a field producer filed a complaint that Corinne seemed too intoxicated and wasn't able to give consent to Demario when he was, you know, making an attempt at her. Producers nonetheless let it play out, continued to film it while it happened, and now they're saying that none of this will probably hit the air.
So yeah, and ABC is really coming up front, and they're saying we're taking this very serious. We're doing a full investigation, and everybody knows if you're a Bachelor or Bachelorette fan, we know that Bachelor in Paradise kind of holds us over in the summertime between we're watching the Bachelorette now and then we get the Bachelor next season. So we'll have to see what ends up happening. Now we did hear that both Corinne and Demario were flown out of Mexico, so they're not there. The production has halted, but ABC is being very forthright right now and saying we're looking into this.
Well, and an inside source is saying that none of this is going to air. Yeah. So they're going to scrap the whole season altogether, which means we got to put something else on in the meantime. Is it going to be reruns of a Bachelor, or what are they going to figure out?
Exactly. And hopefully we'll hear from Corinne, see her side of it, Demario's side of it, and just like anything that happens, more and more will come out as time goes on. Yeah. But I want to talk about some good news. Let's finally get to some good news here in the spotlight. Jessica Chastain, she got herself hitched.
Yeah, she married her boyfriend of 5 years. His name's Gianluca Passi de Proposolo.
Oh, good for you saying all that.
They got married on Saturday. The wedding took place in the northern Italian city of Treviso, and I might say that wrong, Treviso, at the Passi de Proposolo family estate, which is less than an hour north of Venice. She's 6 years older than her husband, but I gotta say, her dress was stunning. She looked beautiful. The wedding looked like a fairy tale, so congratulations to the happy couple. Definitely excited. An Italian wedding, that's like a dream, right?
I know. Oh, and that name, it's so Italian.
I know, I know.
It's amazing. I love it. One more thing. I've got some extra cash laying around I might want to throw around. You got something I could buy?
$250,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, here's the deal. Screen Rant is claiming that Luke Skywalker's original lightsaber is going to be auctioned off at the end of this month. Mark Hamill's saber is expected to sell for, like I said, about $250,000. Now, here's the history. This was passed by Obi-Wan Kenobi from Anakin Skywalker to his son Luke. It's an actual prop handled by Mark Hamill and used in both A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. So this is like a legitimate prop that I think $250,000 is a little low for what it should be going for. I would think this would garner about $1 million.
Maybe there'll be a bid. Maybe there'll be a bidding war, and maybe we'll get way more than what we're thinking for. But if you do got that kind of cash, I was joking, I do not. But if you do, see if maybe you can snatch that up. Krystal, thank you so much. You hit so many different things for us. But if you want more celebrity gossip, listen to 106.3 The Groove every weekday morning at 7:40 and 9:20. To stay connected any time of the day, follow Ms. Krystal here on Twitter and on Instagram.